Mendez! Thank you very much. This is great. Look at all you guys out on the town with your friends having fun, right? Yeah! Do you ever just want to kill yourself? Except you don't have the balls to do it. So to make it easier on you, and I don't know, I'm no surprise to that, you start asking for a bunch of rides from drunk drivers. Just screw it. My friends are starting to catch on to that. They're like, Carlos, if you want to crash so bad, why don't you drive? I told them, are you freaking kidding me? The drunk driver is the one bastard that always survives. That's why we have DUIs in the first place. See, because if we lived in a world where everybody except the drunk driver always lived, they wouldn't even call it a DUI. They just call it, hey man, I really hope you make it back okay. Too dark? Strap in. So on the ride over, to bump that probability up just a little bit more, I'll start messing with the driver. Like, hey, I think you just got a text. You should probably read that. No, right now it sounded important. Or, look man, I know you're on your second strike and everything, but I think that squad car is trying to race you. You really gonna take that? You wuss. All right, let's get this out of the way. Yeah, I am dressed up. No, it's not for you guys. It's for my family. For when I ask for a ride from one of you drunks at the end of the show. Want to look good for the open casket? Yeah, not a good person. I try to be. Like, I called up my grandma the other day to wish her happy birthday. Turns out she slept in later than normal, or as I like to call it, practicing. Been following the last few of her practice seasons. I think she's going to get drafted pretty soon. It is sad, though. It's sad because it's getting to the point where my family and I started talking about how maybe it's time we put her in one of those places where you put old people. What do you call it? A casket. Casket. I'm just kidding. She's already dead. I want to start a dating website exclusively for Amish people. Exclusively for Amish people. Call it rumspringallupinthat.ass.com. I love when I get a white crowd and they got that joke. I'm a selfish lover, thank you. I'm a selfish lover. I don't share my porn with anyone. I also think that sleeping with a girl is a lot like a favorite TV show. Like when it's fresh and new to you, you love it. You want it to be renewed next season. After a couple of years, it starts to get old and predictable, and you think, well, sure, I don't want it to get canceled. I've already invested so much time into this. But at least add a new cast member or something, you know? I don't know if you can tell from that last joke, but yeah, I'm single. Speaking of, they say that desperation is the worst quality that a woman can ever see in a man. But I say, why won't you love me? They also say that the way to a man's heart is through his stomach. I think a knife works just as well. And finally, they say that it's extremely easy to get married in Las Vegas. I think that's a total lie, because I can't even get a date there. Not unless I'm willing to pay for it. A little bit about me. I wear Ninja Turtles boxers. Yeah, that's the correct response. I wear them because I always want to feel like my balls are safe. Yes. And they work too, because ever since I started wearing them, I haven't been kicked in the nuts, not even once. That's because they protect against the Foot Clan. Thank you. Cowabunga, little dudes. When I was young, I was still learning, so I used to take everything literally. And my teachers used to tell me to dream big. Now look at me. Those total bastards. No, I have been trying to eat better, though. I've been reducing my salt intake to lower the water weight. I started thinking recently that maybe I should start cutting myself for the first time in my life, you know? Get rid of some of that pesky blood weight. Always adds a few pounds. No, I knew my life was going in the wrong direction one day after ordering a burger. I said, hey, didn't you used to work at the Carl's Jr. across town? Oh, crap, I need to change my lifestyle. Come on. I have been trying to go to the gym, though, get skinnier. The people that know me, they're like, Carlos, that's great. You're doing something positive for yourself. Keep it up. I don't want to break it to them that no, it isn't positive. I just want there to be less of myself, for me to hate. Yeah. It is a confidence boost going into convenience stores nowadays, though, because I walk through the door, you're like, dun, 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 dun. There's no third one? Progress. I had a question for you guys. If two girls are dating, do they starve to death? What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? I don't know. What do you want to eat? Just an endless loop like those vultures from the Jungle Book. There's some people out there that hate bisexual people, and mainly out of jealousy because they're like, it's not fair that they're attracted to both men and women. There's twice the amount of people they're willing to sleep with. Valid point. But I think the worst thing is if you're an unattractive bisexual, because then you get rejected by twice the amount of people. I know that gay marriage is a really divisive issue in this country, but what if you're not sure if you believe in gay marriage or not? Does that make you a fagnostic? Oh no, that joke's too controversial. I don't want to press that many buttons. So instead, I'm going to compare black people and Mexicans. Yeah, I think it's really funny the way the black people are always like, run, run, it's the police. And Mexicans are like, corre, corre, es la policía. So different, you guys, just different cultures. Or the way that black people always get big blocks of government cheese. Mexicans always get big blocks of government cheese with a freaking jalapeno on top. And it's tax season too, April 15th's coming up. And white people, they're like, I don't want to pay. And they hate it because it's the one time of the year where things don't go their way. Meanwhile, minorities are like, yes, we can finally afford to eat again for like a month and a half. Now, I don't want to sound biased though, because I think it's completely unfair when minorities get advantages with things like affirmative action, while white people have to scrape by with things like inheritance, medical insurance. God, I hate white people. By white people, I mean Jews and Asians. All right, thank you very much. You guys have been great. My name is Carlos Mendez. You can check me out right here this Friday. Thank you very much.
Carlos Mendez, guys. Like he said, he's going to be here this Friday. There's a comedy competition. Come check it out. He's going to be one of the contestants on there. Okay, cool.